Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Monday's literacy lesson. Now, this past few weeks, we have been learning about some amazing creatures. We first got to learn about certain types of insects, beetles. Do you remember or recall the biggest beetle? What's its name was? The Goliath beetle. Good job. And then we got to learn about fish faces and how there's adjectives to describe them and how we could compare. Some had a long neck and some had short. Some were round while others were flat. So we got to do that. Now today, this one's pretty cool. I have it up here. But let's take a peek first. What do you notice is happening in this picture? Do you think you'd be like that boy? Would you lean that close? What animal is that? It's maybe a tortoise? Yep. A big sea turtle? I don't know, but it definitely has a hard shell and scales. Now, what's something else that could look like that from long, long ago? They maybe came from them or look like that. They could be called dinosaurs. So what do you know about dinosaurs? Are dinosaurs still around? No. Ooh, could you imagine? What do you know about them? What happened to them? They're now called extinct. They aren't around anymore. So we're going to make sure, and we're going to talk about a book, and it's called If the Dinosaurs Came Back. Now, do you think this book is called a fantasy or a reality? So fantasy means make-believe. Reality is it's real life. It could really happen. So do you think this is going to be a fantasy or a reality? Fantasy, yes, because could dinosaurs come back? I don't think so. That would be kind of scary. Can you imagine looking out your window and seeing one? So yes, this is fantasy, so it's also a book of fiction. It's something to entertain us. So as we're going through this book, I want us to see if we can ask questions as we go, and we can compare what's maybe a fantasy versus a reality. We'll see if we can do that. All right, here we go. If the dinosaurs came back. Oh, first of all, can you imagine? Right into your window, if you looked outside and saw that? Not me. I think Percy would be really scared. I like dinosaurs. I think about them all the time. I read about them. I talk about them. Oh, how I wish the dinosaurs could come back. If the dinosaurs came back, they could carry people to work and back. Would you ride a dinosaur instead of going on a bus or in a car? Some of you probably would. I don't think I could. If the dinosaurs come back, we wouldn't need lawnmowers anymore. If the dinosaurs came back, house painters wouldn't need any more ladders. I'm kind of liking those ideas. If the dinosaurs came back, they would scare away robbers. If the dinosaurs came back, they would make it easy for farmers to plow their fields. Some great ideas. If the dinosaurs came back, they could help lumberjacks chop down trees. Look how busy they're working in the forest. If the dinosaurs come back, they could help the firefighters put out fires. If the dinosaurs came back, they could help build big skyscrapers. If the dinosaurs came back, they would make great ski slopes. If the dinosaurs came back, they could take swimmers on rides at the beach. Ooh, I still don't think I could do that if I was there. If the dinosaurs came back, they could rescue kites stuck in very tall trees. If the dinosaurs came back, mountain climbers would have new mountains to climb. Would you climb that mountain? If the dinosaurs came back, they could be a big help at the circus. If the dinosaurs come back, they could help librarians get books from the top shelf. If the dinosaurs came back, dentists would have plenty of teeth to work on. I agree, I think they would. If the dinosaurs came back, giraffes would have someone to look up to. Look at all those giraffes looking up. If the dinosaurs came back, they could push away rain clouds so the sun would always shine. But best of all, if the dinosaurs came back, they would make great pets for people who love dinosaurs. Could a dinosaur fit in your house? You should ask your mom and dad if you could have a pet dinosaur. And if the dinosaur came back, this is what you would call them. And Miss Hayden, I can honestly say, is not even going to attempt to say any of these names because they're so hard. I know there's a pterodactyl, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But other than that, Miss Hayden has a really hard time with dinosaur names. Maybe some of you are way better at saying them. So, was this book a book of fantasy or reality? Fantasy. It couldn't happen, but it would be pretty wild if it did. All right, I have 2 new words for us today. Are you ready? These ones are kind of fun to do. We have J, jars of jam, J. Say it again. J, jars of jam, J. And I have Q, queen's quilt, Qu. Q, queen's quilt, Qu. And of course, we can't forget its review with our sight words. Can you say them? Has, look, she, he. Keep practicing those sight words. I'm going to get out our packet in the next video. I'm going to help us practice our J's. So if you need help printing those, watch the next one. Have a great day, friends.